Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Evoken on the left and Heave OK on the right. On the left, we've got Darth Vader, a big bad Darth Vader with Hate, Fire Control System, Afterburner, and Cluster Missiles? So could get that double tap. He's target locking already, why not? What does that bring him up to? 81 points. That's not quite as bad as Oiken over here, 118 points. He likes to shoot things at range 0. So if he bumps into you, he's going to reduce your agility with Intimidation. He's probably going to use 000 to get a Calculate. He's going to use Dauntless Title to allow him to perform an action after he bumps, treating it as red. He's got Fifth Brother, giving him a Force Point and the ability to change a focus into a crit. Proximity Mines, great for somebody who likes to be in range 1. So he's got tons of mods after bumping and tons of ways to hurt you. He's even got Gonk on there to give him shields back, and a shield upgrade giving him 5 total. On the other side, we've got Kylo Ren Blackout and Scorch. Kylo Ren with Hate, so he can regen those Force Points and Advanced Optics, so he can spend a focus to change a blank to a hit. Alright, and these guys are off. First thing we saw was a series of K turns out of Heave OK. Nice little fake out. See if that really changes anything for the Empire here. Looks like these guys want to drag Oiken and Vader through these obstacles. Sammer says, I'd love me a Decimator, but it is a Decimator, so... Yeah, it's tough. I have a Decimator list that I like, but I think you try and... At least for me, I try to keep it as cheap as possible, which is hard with the Decimator. I think we might see some point changes with that ship soon. We'll see. I also love Minister Tua. I think she's better on rack, though. Yeah, especially if you have Dauntless giving you a red action, then you couldn't do the red reinforce. So, you know what? This is probably an okay build. It's a little much, but we'll see what works for him and what doesn't. Goes for a 3 bank with the decimator. Does he have a nice window here next turn? Got a 2 or a 3. It's going to be tough. Looks for a target lock, doesn't get anything, so it locks that rock. Simmer says the decimator has too many tricks that stress you. Take that restriction away and it becomes a lot better. I think, yes, you're right. Or you find ways that things that don't really care if you're stressed. So Fifth Brother I think is a great upgrade because then you have that calculate no matter what. You are a turreted ship, so like hard turns and being super maneuverable not quite as important. Still important. Yeah, I don't know what else. Two forward at a Kylo. Blackout focuses. Let's find our game audio real quick. There we go. I'm asking if he's clipping. No, he's fine. So he's probably gonna have to barrel roll. Can he go left? Yep, he sure can, because that's exactly what he did. Alright, they're just double checking that it doesn't go over the gas cloud, but I don't think Tabletop Simulator will allow you to barrel roll over rocks and stuff. Or it'll at least give you a notification that, hey, that overlapped. Looking for a shot, doesn't have one. So Vader spent 1 point there, he's going to get that right back. We got one shot from Blackout onto Oiken, 3 dice, hit crit, spins the focus for hit crit. It's range 3, so Oiken will get 1 evade die. He gets a focus. What did he do as his action? Oh, he target locked and could not do it. So takes 3 on Oiki. Garlic roast. Thanks for the follow. Is this Blackout? No. Oh yeah, it is. Nope. Nope, this is Scorch. Blackout's here. Scorch does not have trick shot. 3 dice because of his ability. Might perform a primary attack. If you are not stressed, you may gain 1 stress token to roll 1 additional die. He does it. Spins a focus for 3. Ooh, and a blank out on Oiken. Loses all of his shields in a single combat. Hit crit focus. He's going to spend the force from Fifth Brother to make that focus a crit. Here's 4 dice. Ooh, 3 natural evades. Okay. Back to dials. That was not a great round for Evoken, but that's kind of what you're gonna have to deal with Oiken. He's kind of got to putter in, get into that range 1 without any sort of boost. I think the only way to get a boost would be Rod. During the system phase, you may spend 2 charges. If you do, choose the 1 forward or bank template. Each friendly ship may perform a red boost action using that template. So that would be kind of fun. Rod on the Decimator. If you could put Rod and then Seasoned Navigator. Yeah, you'd be stressing yourself again. Protoskull in the chat, how you doing? Let's take a look at that Decimate. You know what? Let's make sure that we... Let's do full screen. Sometimes you can do a borderless window full screen. That way it doesn't flash every time you move off of the window. Oh well. We'll deal with that for now and we'll fix it later. But let's go look at the Decimator dial. So yep, we've got 2 and 3 hard turns. Probably a 3. Ooh, it just feels so close to that asteroid. Maybe you just bank. So he's, yeah, set up, lose 1, action, recover 1. All right. Where does he want to go? Vader's got plenty of options. Kylo Ren's going to be probably straight boost. Don't think he wants a bank over this rock, or this gas cloud. 2 forward boost seems like a great position. There's a 1 bank out of Oiken. That's a tough position. Alright, he's going to reinforce the 4. Too hard turn. Lands on the rock. He says he was expecting something else. Not sure what he was expecting. And there's a hit on Scorch. He loses a shield. And is still... No, he's not stressed. That's a too hard, so he's fine. Too hard turn out of Blackout. Seems like a bad position to be in. Looking at the barrel roll left. Now he can boost, and that's about it. Sam says, I'm afraid that for now at least, it will stay Points Pinata. Ooh, I like that. Points Pinata is fun. Alright, one hard out of Kylo. Do you go for Oiken? Do you bank in to address Vader? I think you gotta force a confrontation with Vader here. Oh yeah, that Oiken target lock was on a rock or something. Doesn't quite matter. Alright, so commits to Oiken. Vader on Blackout's tail here. Probably just going to focus target lock. Yep. There's the focus target lock. Spends one force point to do that. Range 1 with advanced targeting computer. Fire control systems here. Probably going to change one to a crit and then reroll the other two. Oof! Hit, crit, crit. One evade on Blackout. 1, 2. Yeah, evades 1, so takes 1 crit on the hull. Wounded pilot, so he's going to roll every time he does an action. And that is 33 points. Maui excited about a decimator. Spins the focus for hit crit. Oh, for advanced optics. And then spins a force point. Ugh, I gotta figure out this flashing thing. Here we go. That is hit crit going through. And that crit is hull breach. That is not something you want on your decimator with 9 hull left. Also, he forgot to use 000. There's the force point. One evade takes 1 crit. It is structural damage. Not stunned. There we go. So, Vader doing great. The Decimator is hurting, but managing to do a little bit of damage. So, it could come down to Vader versus Kylo. Still not half points on Blackout, though. What is he? Is he 4 and 2? Oh, never mind. So he does have, sorry, Evoken has half points on Blackout and Scorch, but Heave hasn't gotten half points on Oiken. That's what it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 16, isn't that half? Have I not taken off enough? Oh, I have. Okay. It must be 1 point away. Yeah. One more damage and it'll be half points for Oiken. Alright, dial's going down. Alright, dropping a proximity mine on Oiken. Probably sees that his end is nigh. Might as well get rid of some of these munitions. Ooh, he fits. Oh, he turned left 2, but is now touching Kylo Ren. So he bumps, but hey, that's what the Decimator does best. Probably see a fast maneuver out of Kylo Ren. He doesn't need to, just to get rid of that stress. He's gonna gonk. This could be a fun turn to gonk. Probably needs to get rid of Hull Breach. There's so many things he wants to do. Yep, gets rid of Hull Breach. You know you're going to take some damage eventually. You don't want it to all be crits. Oh, he says, is any white action, does that include actions on damage cards? After you partially execute a maneuver, you may perform one white action, treating that action as red. So we've got a K-turn out of Scorch. 5 forward out of Kylo. Yes, that works fine. Okay. Good, good. Doesn't say an action on your action bar or anything like that. Takes a focus and a boost. Too hard from Blackout. Probably wants to focus boost forward. Well, Wounded could screw that up. Now he says, if an action's difficulty isn't specified, it's treated as white. Yeah, I do remember that, because they clarified that a little bit when Jedi came out, and they had purple actions. Alright, flips his damage card. And then boosts away with auto thrusters. Vader. Oh, that... Okay. Lands on the gas cloud. Alright, range 3 from Scorch. Focus hit, he uses Fanatical. Alright, here's the range 3 from Oiken. Spins the force point, takes 1, and aren't you glad you don't have Hull Breach anymore? Alright, so, ooh, do we have a... No. Nothing into Kylo, so might as well just kill Scorch here. Range 3. 3 dice. 1 hit, and no soft focuses. No calculates from 000. No force points anymore. Oh, no, Scorch! It's... Oh, he even rolled too many dice. Because he's got structural damage. See, this is... I don't like this. If you roll the incorrect number of dice, I think the person... I don't know. This is weird, because now he rolled triple blanks, and I think technically he's supposed to re-roll the correct number. But this, you know, it doesn't benefit the person who did things correctly. Yep. Ugh. I don't like that. Focus, focus, evade. See now, yeah, he got a chance to reroll his dice. I'd personally say if he rolled too many and they're all blank, he shouldn't get the reroll, but it's not really my call. Just one of those sucky situations. But it must be, yeah, it must be, you're right, because like you have to make a consistent rule that works in all cases. So you can't just say whoever rolled incorrectly, the other person gets to choose whether they re-roll or not. It's weird, but it sucks in that situation. So Scorch takes nothing. Alright, back to dials. Vader's on a gas cloud. He shouldn't be again after this. Should be able to hard turn and maybe Afterburner's boost. Scorch. How much you got left, buddy? 2? Yeah, you're fine. Hey, Lou with the subscription. Thank you very much. Enjoy those natty emotes. Oh, that's awesome. Let's hope we get some nice natty situations. You know what? Every situation's a natty situation. Throw them in the chat whenever you want. Blackout's stressed. He should have an easy enough time turning and engaging. He's got, what, 3 left? Yeah, he's not out of this fight yet. Kylo needs to get around this proximity mine. they both should be able to, you know, everybody should be able to close in on Oiken. And that's not going to be an easy decision for Oiken if he wants to reinforce. Yep, goes for the one bank. Oh, wow, look at that. Slips it in. Nicely done. And he gonks. Gets a shield back. Too hard turn out of Scourge? The wrong way. He is not interested in this fight. Is he gonna flip the structural damage? Takes an evade. Interesting. Sammer says, I think he was worried about the second proximity mine. Yeah, that sounds right. Ooh, look at that. Does not need the big hard 3. Skirts around the proximity mine with a 2. Goes for a boost. Five, 4 out of Blackout. Also not interested in this engagement right now. Front back on the arc for Oiken. There's a boost out of Blackout. Doesn't use auto thrusters. Doesn't want to be stressed. Hard turn out of Vader. Does he want to auto? I think you afterburners here. Target lock Blackout. Yep. It's a shame we're not going to see any nice cluster missiles here. Don't think any of these ships are going to be close enough for that. Oh, that's right. He did it too hard, so he can't use afterburners. Man, I get that backwards all the time. Good on Heaver to catch that. Heave, okay, not Heaver. Gotta keep that separated. Hit crit blank. Oh boy. Don't know why I did that. Hit crit, that is range 2, so that's not... Oh boy, is that a double damage? Sure is. I think he's down to 4. You're down to 3. 5? Yeah, there we go. I can do math. He's got 5 all left. Still front back on Oiken. Oh, he lost a shield. That's what it was. Because he had gonked. Ah, this song just reminds me of grocery stores. Dial's going down. Now he says, how is Gonk an X-Wing but not Mon Mothma or Admiral Akbar? I don't know. Maybe they will be eventually. Or maybe they wanted to save those guys for Armada. I do think you're being a little hard on Gonk right now, and I don't like it. Moves on to this gas cloud. Doesn't care too much about it, but he might care about that arc facing. You know what, if we ever do alternate art cards, maybe Gonk will be one of the first. Alright, one hard turn out of Scorch. He needs to get rid of that crit. Dude, stop! Structural damage? Just flip your crit, my dude! He takes an evade! What? Who is threatening him right now? Oiken's already moved. Vader's way on the other side of the board. Get your third evade dice back. That's better than your evade token. In the long run, at least. Nobody's going to hurt you. Alright, too hard turn from Kylo Ren. Oh. You know what? Sam brings up a good point. You can't repair structural damage. I'm glad I have you guys here. Turns out, not all crits are repairable. Damaged engine. Other things. You can if you brought the right astromech. Ain't no astromechs on TIE FOs. So 3 bank. Whose maneuver is this? Scorch just went, so now it's got to be Kylo and Blackout. Oh, I think Kylo's still... Oh, nope. This is Blackout. 3 bank. Ooh, skirting the edge. Three hard out of Vader. Could come into here. It'd be a long shot. Could try and come forward. No, I think because Oiken bumped, he's at a weird angle now. Oh, nice. He boosts left with afterburners. Looking for a target lock on Kylo and gets it. It's going to be range 3 through a rock. 5 dice for Kylo Ren. Spins the force point on Vader, so there you go. To get a focus. And here we go, range 3. One hit, 2 focus. He's going to spin focus and turn the hit to a crit. 2 evades. Gonna take 1 on the shields, does Kylo Ren. Darth Vader from downtown. Ooh, Kylo spins Power of the Dark Side. When this card is assigned, if there are no face-up damage card on it, the player who assigned it searches the damage deck for one pilot damage card and places it face-up on this card. Then shuffle the damage deck. When you would suffer one critical damage, you are instead dealt the face-up damage card on this card, then remove it. So he gets panicked, which will double stress Vader if he ever suffers critical damage. Okay. So Blackout running out of places to run. Oh boy. That was a good one, Scott. Oiken has not bumped anyone. I think this is kind of my experience with Oiken. Without boost or any sort of repositioning, you kind of, this is what happens. People just run circles around you. Plink away at you slowly. Alright, here we go. Okay, moves forward with a 3 on Oiken. Target locks Blackout. Alright, 1 hard out of Scorch. Looks like he's going to barrel roll backwards. See, Maui, I saw you say that, and I was like, oh, this is just like a bad joke, right? Here's the 2 hard out of Blackout. Oh, Evoken says he just remembered that there was a cloud under Oiken. So I think that means Vader's going to be moving right through that. Focus, maybe a barrel roll backwards, keep you a little further from Vader. Nope, doesn't want to stress himself, doesn't need to. 3 bank, yep, there's Vader going over the gas cloud. I think he should, I think you'd be pretty confident that Blackout's going to try and kill Oiken. Nothing from Kylo. Yeah, Heaver's got to think. Heaver. Oh boy. Heave. Heave ho. He's got to think about it. It's kind of tempting to shoot Vader right here, but it's range 3. Alright, shoots range 1 and gets hit, 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 crit. And that is a dead Oiken. Forgot to 000 as well. He was in range 1. Disabled power regulator. Oiken's at 3, so there will be no... Oh, Oiken's got 5. Never mind. This is 10, 11. Yeah. He's down to 1. With a disabled power regulator. And that was it. That's all the shots. Oh boy. Yes, what do we... Blackouts on 3. Scorches on 2. I mean, Vader's still a big deal. He's still a threat. Uh-oh, FFG's about to stream Outer Rim. What are we doing here? Did he take his, Oh, he... Yeah, that was Blackout who shot at 5. There it is. He's probably not going to live long enough to do an ion maneuver, but, you know, should keep that board state legal. Alright, so he does a 2 hard and then focuses. He's on 1, so the possible... What am I trying to say here? The reinforce wouldn't help him, because 1 would go through no matter what. 5 forward out of Kylo, and we see the First Order swarming, looking for that kill. Might as well target lock Vader here. He's not going to hard turn over this proximity mine. Could Talon roll. I don't think he's going to do that either. Goes for a boost. Three bank away. Blackout's not interested in this fight. Goes for a focus boost. Three hard out of Vader. Ooh, I don't know that. Does that? I don't think. Well, he can barrel roll. So spends his last afterburners. Barrel rolls, focuses. So he had 3, spent 1 force point. Does not have a target lock. Yep. There we go. There's 2 hits. Doesn't get any rerolls. Doesn't get any crits. And there's 2 natty evades. Alright, Scorch. Can you take out Oiken? Gets 3 dice with a focus. Any damage at range 2. There it is. Spins the focus. That's hit crit on Oiken. And he is out of the game. 54 to 118. 24 minutes left. Now it truly is Vader versus the world. There's 2 hits. Ooh, hit crit into Vader. 3 natty evades. Not today. Alright, well, Vader's doing just fine. Ooh, let's not give him 4 force points. Lou with the natties in chat. Ah, it warms my heart to see it. So Oiken's out of the game. Didn't do a whole lot. That's unfortunate. Maybe we should introduce a bounty on stream to a good Decimator build. Munia says, Vader can take any ship 1v1. Fight me. Probably. The problem is there's 3 of them now. And 2 of them are behind him. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's Kim-possible. Alright, Scorch with a 2 bank right. Goes for a target lock. Seems safe. Too hard left. Probably gonna focus. Could barrel roll left, but he's not gonna be able to block from there. Maybe. If you get like a 1 bank. Yeah, that could work. Yep. YOLO Kylo going over the gas cloud. Ooh, Vader. Just K turns over both of these fools. Let's see. Can he hurt? Oh, he's got cluster missiles. He's gonna cluster. Yes, it's happening. Oh, what a maneuver. He can target lock. Yeah, might as well. You should advanced targeting computer that hit first. Spins a force point. I mean, he does it late, but... Okay. He's not going to do the crit. That's fine. So Kylo evades 2, takes 1 on the shield, so the crit doesn't matter too much. Spins the second cluster missile. Oh, this warms my heart. This makes me feel so good, except that doesn't. Alright, spends 2 force. How did he... I thought he spent 1 force point on the first attack. Somehow he still got 1 force. I don't know. Alright, so nothing into Blackout, unfortunately, but it was super cool to see. There's blank blank focus. Spins a force point. Doesn't he have a target lock? Scorch has a target lock, okay. There's a single evade from Vader. Here's a range 1 from Blackout with a focus. 4 dice. Hit focus. Spins it for 2. Can Vader make it out unscathed? This is some super rolling. I've never seen that before. Ooh. Spends the force point. So, yeah, I swear he had 1 hit, and then he re-rolled 2 dice with the target lock and got hit focus, and then spent a force point to mod a focus. Maybe not. All right. Zeke the Beast says, is TTS pretty simple to use? Yes. Over here, there's a spawner, so you can just post a link from the FFG spawner. Things like Yasby and what's that other one? Squad Launch Bay have TTS spawner links that you can put in there, or you can just build straight in here. That spawns your list, and then you just move them around with your hand. I'll make a tutorial eventually. I made one for an earlier version of TTS. It's a little bit outdated at this point, but yeah, I'll make one eventually. Another newer, updated one. Vader gets a force point back. Bank out of Scorch. Uni says TTS is super simple. Blue says definitely easier than Vassal. Now Vassal is getting an update with more mouse control over dials and stuff, so I think it's about to get way easier. But yeah, I think some of these things are more intuitive than in Vassal. I like them both. 4K out of Kylo. 3 forward out of Vader. Zeke says, what's the newest module called? It's X-Wing Unified 2.0. Spins a force point on Vader to take a focus. No more auto thrusters. Gonna shoot onto Scorch. Can he get this ship off the board? Scorch has 2 left. There it is. Hit, crit, crit. Double natural evades, though. Still taking 2. 1 is a direct hit, so he's double dead. All right. Two hits into Vader. All right, Vader, you gotta focus. Ooh, you don't need it. Look at that, 3 naturals. That's the second time Vader's rolled that. That's just insulting at that point. All right, Vader versus 2 ships. Oh boy, what's okay? No crits for Kylo or Blackout. Mia says Vader is the evade. Be the evade you want to see in the world. Do we see another K turn out of Vader, or does he take some time to run and target lock? I wonder if it would be worth it to, like, one... Well, he's not stressed. Why am I thinking he's stressed? Hard turn, target lock? Because Kylo could try a 2-bank, but Vader's in the way. Could do a whole bunch of straight maneuvers and then boost to try and let Vader run past him. Could hard 2. That's not a bad one. Hard 2, maybe boost. No, that opens you up to a 1-bank. Just hard 2, target lock. Bank out of Blackout and a boost. 2 hard left out of Kylo. I mean, might as well target lock, right? Vader could Talon roll. Maybe target lock. You probably don't want to stress yourself because then you can't K or Talon, although you probably don't want to do that as Kylo anyway. Ooh. Wishes he had auto thrusters now. Alright, range 3 into Kylo. 2 dice. 1 force point. Oh! Hit crit! Vader, what an absolute monster. 1 evade takes another one on Kylo! Oh, poor Kylo Ren! Kylo doesn't have shield, so did he take the crit? Or did he have a shield? Oh, they said there were 2 evades. Did I miss that? Can somebody clip that? Yeah, Connor, it is hard to see these silencers against this map. It's, you know what? I had trouble seeing all these, or these all day on Saturday. Alright, well, let's give Kylo back his hull. I definitely saw one evade. There must have been like a dice that went off screen or something. How much time we got left? 8 minutes left. Shinar is now following. Thank you for the follow. Here's a focus boost from Kylo. 2 bank out of Vader. Gets rid of the stress. I wonder if he wants to barrel roll forward. Yeah. Doesn't get the target lock. Gets the 3rd force point back on Vader. Kylo's got room to run here, but they need to be shooting here. 118 to 54. Heave OK is in the lead though, with 7 minutes left. Could be a 2 forward boost situation. Could just go hard with a 5. Might put him on this gas cloud. 3 bank out of Vader. Maybe 2 bank just in case Kylo tries to hard turn towards you. 5 forward. Nicely done. Does not touch that gas cloud. Pat says, did Oiken do anything before dying? Just check the archives. Watch the YouTube video. But spoiler, no, he did not. If only we could see. I'll show you the dark side on Vader. We so rarely get to see Kylo use his ability. So just a barrel roll out of Kylo. Oh, and a boost. There it is. Has a nice 2 hard next turn if he wants it. 3 bank out of Blackout and a boost. And now his silencers are converging. All you can see is the red of their cockpits. Three bank from Vader. We might just see 2 5s out of Blackout and Kylo. Just not a lot of ways for Vader to keep up with him. Too hard. Try and cut him off. 5 minutes left. Alright, 5 forward out of Kylo. Yep, they're running for it. Does he want to focus? It's those times that you say, there's no way he can reach me. That is the exact time they get a range 3 shot. Of course, they are awful close together. Wonder if we'll see another cluster shot. Can he... Could barrel roll. I want to barrel roll backwards, actually.
How do you know?
So that was his first action. Oh, Evoking saying, I feel like I won't catch you at all. Let's end it here. Come on, man. Just barrel roll. 3 bank next turn. Yeah, here we go. Nah, he's gonna stick with it. We've got a stress guy. He can't go forward. He's got to do a 2 bank. His proximity mine's kind of getting in your way. 3 bank puts you here. You can't barrel roll. They're stuck in this corner right now, which is kind of good. Could see Kylo turn and run the other way. Could see like a 3 forward and a boost. Ooh, nice. 1 hard out of Kylo and a boost left. I sure hope he can stay on the board with another 1 hard. 2 hard out of Blackout. Focus barrel roll, maybe? All right. Did he get away? Oh no, there's a range 3 trick shot from Blackout. Oh, exactly what he wanted. So Blackout, while you perform an attack, if the attack is obstructed by an obstacle, the defender rolls 2 fewer. So it's range 3. So 3 plus 1 for range, plus 1 for obstruction, minus 2. So back to 3. 4v3. 3 hits. Respectable. One evade takes 2 on Vader. Uses hate to regen, and that's it. Timer goes off before they start planning. Congrats to Heave. That's gonna do it. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks to to everybody for watching. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexaled Gaming, signing off. All right, let's settle up those bets. All right, let's. I'm gonna see if I can finish. I'm gonna see if I can fix this video issue. We're gonna get another game in here. Let's. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. This is a little bit of a pre-show here. These guys are setting everything up. We got Ramirez versus Evoken. Evoken was just on stream with his Decimator and Vader. He must be trying to work out the kinks, because I saw him in a match before last flying this Decimator. And then the one that we just streamed, and now he's flying it again, so he must believe in it. On the other side, we've got Ramirez with Ray, Elo, and Lulo. We've got a C-3PO Tactical Officer Ray, so she wants to coordinate and get a calculate when she does that. Engine upgrade gives her a white boost instead of a red. Did I miss an upgrade? No, that's C-3PO, okay. How many points is that? 200, okay. Who says don't forget 000? Yeah. Yeah. And what direction is that arc facing? Front and back. Same for rack? Ooh, optimized prototype. Wait. Something changed here. Oh, this is rack. This is not... Oh boy. Guys, get excited. This is a different build. Let's change some things up. So this is rack with trick shot, Director Krennic, where are you at, Krennic? they're going to start their timer. I'm going to start this, but I got to update the overlay real quick. There he is. Krennic at 5. Fifth brother, that's great. He's got the Grand Inquisitor, who I've used before on this ship. I don't love it. And a shield upgrade. And that is it. Okay. All right, there we go. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Ramirez on the left and Evoken on the right. Ramirez flying Rey, Elo, and Lulo. And this is a coordinating Rey. She's got C-3PO, which gives her the coordinate action, which is red, and a calculate action. She has negated that red coordinate by bringing Tactical Officer. And C-3PO allows her to coordinate, and when she coordinates, she gets a free calculate. Let me just double check that. After you perform the coordinate or calculate action, gain 1 calculate token. So she could double calculate if she wanted. Engine upgrade makes her red boost white. Rey's Millennium Falcon allows her to sloop if she's got boost or sloop if she's got 2 or fewer stress tokens. Then she's got Lulo with Trick Shot and Heroic, Elo with Heroic, and the Black One title, giving him that one-time bug-out slam. On the other side, we've got Evoken flying the Decimator and Vader. Now, we saw Evoken fly a version of this. He had Oiken instead of Rack, so he's changed that up. Brought the Grand Inquisitor, Trick Shot, Director Krennic, so there's only one other ship on the board, so Vader is the optimized prototype. Fifth Brother is the same, Shield's the same, and Dauntless. So let's take a look at the Grand Inquisitor, because that's going to be the most important thing, the most different thing. He's got 2 force points on this Decimator, which is great. But the Grand Inquisitor, after an enemy ship at range 0 to 2 reveals its dial, you may spend 1 force point to perform 1 white action on your bar, treating that action as red. Now the problem is that he's also got Dauntless, which allows him to bump and then perform an action that is red. I guess that's not a huge problem. So as long as he's using the Grand Inquisitor on ships that move before him, so he's at initiative 5, right? Yep. All the rebels are at initiative 5. Did they? Looks like first player went to oh boy, there's a hot fix. Just so we all know that. Resistance has initiative, so they will move first. That helps a little bit because it would allow Rack to Grand Inquisitor, get stressed, and then move, hopefully doing a blue maneuver and relieving that stress, and then perform another action. We'll see if that happens. It may not. I've tried Grand Inquisitor on Rack before. I didn't love it. I think I like what's her name? Minister Tua. She's way cheaper. She pairs well with Rack's ability. He loves to be reinforced. It's an interesting position for the arc indicator. A right turn out of Ray. She's going to coordinate. A boost into Elo. Yeah, let's get the get my hand off the table. So a bank out of rack. If he wants to shoot anything, he's gonna have to turn that arc. And he does. Alright, Vader with a 4 forward. Lou says, I think Inquisitor is just an extra force. I think that's... It's a bad idea, right? Because a force point on rack allows you to pretty much... I mean, yes, it would allow you to modify a range 3 shot or obstructed shot against you, right? If you had an evade dice. But otherwise, this allows you to modify an attack dice. Rack's ability already allows you to do that. While you perform an attack, if you are reinforced and the defender is in your front or back, matching the reinforced token, you can change a focus to a crit. So it's basically a force point. As long as you're reinforced correctly, Minister Tua allows you to reinforce at the beginning of the engagement, so after everybody's moved. So it's practically a force point. It's allowing you to focus. And it's like half the points of Grand Inquisitor. Optimized Prototype. I'm going to spin the focus to strip a shield on Ray. Nice! He did it! No, he didn't. Yeah, you can't use it until Krennic. The ship that Krennic is on. Just saying. Krennic sucks. Alright, so Ray loses... Looks like all shields. Alright, range 3... Nope. Oh, range 1 into Elo. Oh, no, sorry. His... Yeah, the resistance goes first. So Elo's gonna shoot range 1 into Rack. Does Rack reinforce? No, he had to turn his arc, that's right. If you reinforce the front, no, Elo would be in the front, so that would be fine. Oh, he's looking for obstruction. I think it's parallel, so you could choose any. It'd be a straight line. But, okay. 2 focus, spins it. For 2 at range 2 on Rack. Doesn't get any defense there. So now both of these ships are at range 2, so we could see Inquisitor usage here. Alright, range 1 from Elo. 1 crit and a focus. Spins it for hit crit. Alright, Ray's gonna take a shot here. It'd be this point, straight line to here, but it would still be obstructed. She's gonna shoot into Vader, range 2. She's got 2 force points. Yep, she spends 1 to make it hit crit. Vader spins his focus, takes 1 on the shield. And he was down to 1 force point. He spins, or he gets 1 back with hate. Alright, Rack, finally ready to attack. Range 1, is that a crit? It sure is. Hit, crit, thanks to Fifth Brother. Actually, that should be a crit. 2 hits, 2 crits. So what went into Elo here? Oh no, it was a trick shot into Ray. That's what it was. Okay, sorry. So it was range. It was 1 + 1 for range 3 + 1 for obstruction. She gets 3 evades. She's fine. Oh, sorry. The crits. It was 4 dice, so 1 went through. Structural damage. Woof. And that does not go away, as we found out in the last game. All right, dial's going down. All right, where are these guys going? So Ray's going to start us off with a 1 bank left. Don't have any systems phase, do we? Nope, no more bombs anymore. Gonna use C-3PO. All right. There's a 2 bank. Ooh, was that the wrong direction? So we got a K turn out of LO. Lulo couldn't boost. Too hard out of rack. He's got the front and back facing turret. Has one force point. Shouldn't he have 2? All right. Vader bumps into Rey. Elo doesn't have a shot. Lulo does, and Rey does. So Rey's going to start us off. Range 2. I think it might be unobstructed, but they'll figure that out. Sorry, I was typing in how to find the closest point, but anyway, crit goes through on a rack. Yeah, it's a hit crit, and that crit is damage sensor array, so it can't perform any actions except those on damage cards and the focus action. Oh, I think he used the Inquisitor Force to turn that arc front and back. That's what happened. I don't know if that was as good as just turning your arc, but oh well. 3 hits from Elo onto Vader. Spends a force point for 3 evades. He had 3 and he's back to 2, even if I forgot to change it. Looking for the closest point. It's definitely over there. Three dice, 1 crit. Doesn't have a lock. Here's Vader's. 2 evades and a focus. He's fine. And I think that's all the shots here. Into Rey. Since Rey got left 7. 3 dice with a force point. Hit crit spins the force point for another crit. So 2 of those are going through no matter what. Ooh, spins the calculate. Takes crit. Let's see what these crits are. Hull breach. That's no good. And direct hit. Which is another direct hit. Oh boy. I think that's 3 direct hits. Oh boy. She got a hull breach. Direct hit. That damage was flipped. So the damage for that direct hit... She's got 2 structural damage. Oh boy. So 2 crits went through. A hull breach into a direct hit, into a direct hit, into a direct hit, into a structural. That is so painful. Thanks. 6 damage cards on 8 hull, so she's got 2 left. Double structural and a hull breach. Man, that is so unlucky. Man, could you imagine if... I don't know, like, where could a fuel leak have fallen in there to make this even worse? Anyway, here we go. Ray... She's not stressed. She's still facing forward and backwards. Elo is stressed, and unfortunately without R4, he's just gonna have to 1 bank. Maybe 1 bank barrel roll. We could go forward and try and challenge Vader a little bit. They're 5, so we could see Lulo move and Elo just go up with a 2 or 3 forward. No bombs on this decimator. 1 forward. Just gonna stay right there. He's got his hand over Elo, but seems like Lulo would be the one, but I don't know. I don't know where he's going. 3 talent, he can't do that. Can he? 2 or fewer stress tokens, treat that maneuver as white. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I forgot what Elo does. One bank left. Gets rid of the stress token. Might go for a target lock. Flips his crit. What did he have? Oh, damage sensor array. That's right. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Ray onto rack, range 3. 3 dice. Oh boy, there's the natties. Wrong key there. Single evade die evades nothing, takes 3 on rack. 1, 2, 3. And that is half points, 59 to 50 with 48 minutes left. Alright, Lulo, range 2. She is not stressed, so it'll just be 2 die. Got no mods. Well, she's got heroic. Hey! Hashtag heroic. Right when you mention it, of course, then she rolls like focus. Okay. Alright, who does Rack want here? Did not get a piece of Ray, so going to shoot into Elo, who's got no mods, except, again, heroic. He's going to spend his force point for hit crit. One evade takes 1 on the shields for Elo. Alright, 1 force point back for Rack. Vader is back at full force points, and I think maybe we'll see him contribute this round. He's got a target lock, he can just 4K. Can 3 Talon if he wants to stay a little bit closer. Might be a little dangerous the turn after. Alright, Elo. 2 hard turn. Keeps the stress. Spends a force point. To use the Grand Inquisitor. He reinforces the rear. I sure hope he 1-banked left or something. Leave that stress, get a second action. That should also give you a decent indication of where he's going. Because otherwise, why would you stress yourself before you're... If you're going to do a white maneuver, why would you stress yourself before you do it? Two forward from Ray. Going to coordinate into Lulo. Looking to give her a target lock. I wonder why you would target lock early. Wouldn't you want to... it probably doesn't matter, but... There's the calculate. 2 forward. Oh, bumps. So Rack did a left bank 1. That works. But he should have everybody in that back half. Yeah, he does. So right now he's got, well, he had to spend a force point to do it. Yeah. I think that's why I like having Tua over the Grand Inquisitor, because you would have 1 force point from Tua, or 1 point from Fifth Brother, and then a soft one from the Rack ability / Tua. Now he's only got 1. Alright, so we get a 3 Talon from Vader, who moves up a little bit, has an obstructed shot into Rey, range 2. Vader's got all his force back now. Hit crit. He's got a fire control shot. One evade. So hit crit. Panicked, damaged. Yeah, that's a dead Rey. And that's before Initiative 5. Alright, what you got? Lulo? Blank and a crit. Takes the crit due to the, there's a double damage. Down to 6 on Rack. Now, Elo's gonna have a chance. Range 2, I assume. One hit. And that, well, he's gonna... I think you just let the 1 hit go through. It was gonna be 1 damage no matter what. Seven. Alright, Rack shooting out the back, range 3 into Lulo. That's an interesting one. Figured you'd keep working on Elo, but... oh boy, blanks are what you never want to see as Rack, especially without a target lock. Oh, he's got a target lock. Never mind, I'm an idiot. 2 hits. That's why he attacked Lulo. One evade, takes 1. Oh, it is range 3, so she should get one more. Whoops. It's tough to tell from this angle, but there it is. Let's maybe clean off the board a little bit. All right. So Rack, can he stay on the board with the 1 bank? No, he's got a hard 2. I think he's got a hard 3 as well, right? We looked that up earlier. So he'll need to hard turn and then change his arc. He's got 1 force point back. Vader's heading into the fight. Has he used any of his... Nope, no afterburners, no cluster missiles. All right, what do we got here? We don't have any system phase stuff. No bomb. Got a stressed LO, so 2 bank. There's the 1 bank. Okay, doesn't overcommit. I am interested in where Lulo's going. Oh, 1 hard. She's fine. She wasn't stressed. Maybe she will be now. Hold on, I gotta take this call real quick. All right, sorry about that. I'm in the process of buying a house, my first house, and I just got a call from the bank saying I've been approved for my loan amount. So that's very good news. Hello. Hello, Elo, shooting into Rack. That's 3 more damage going in there. Lucky that there aren't any crits in there. 1, 2, 3. Looks like he's got 2. Yep. 10 damage cards, 12 hull. Yeah, he had to turn that arc so he couldn't reinforce, and Elo's in that limbo zone. It's hard to protect against. Oh, Lulo's gone. My god. Oh boy, the crits. They're real. Damage sensor array and wounded pilot. She only got 2 evade dice, I assume. She blanked out, maybe. Oof. That is tragic. Well, how did she die if Rack is... Oh! Sorry, Vader shot her. Come on. Blank 2 hits, 1 evade. And that's 1 shield on Elo. And all of a sudden, things are not looking great for the resistance. Now, Elo should be able to kill Rack. I think Rack's just going to want to 1 bank. Do they have... Hold on. Let's look at the dial here. They do not have stop maneuvers. Okay. Because that'd be a tasty thing to do. Probably. He's got that arc facing left and right. Does he have 1 hard? That's red. 2 hard, you'd bump into Vader. Probably just a 1 bank. Elo moves first anyway. Alright, there's a 2 bank out of Elo. Might bump into Rack, which would be better for Rack than it would be for Elo. Oh, here comes the Grand Inquisitor. Takes a target lock. So he must be doing a blue maneuver. See, now in this instance, Grand Inquisitor is better than using Dauntless, because if Rack was going to bump, he could bump, take a stress, and target lock. But in this instance, well, never mind. He did a 4 forward while stressed, so that means he can't turn his arc backwards. I don't know why he did that. Did he wanted to use Optimize, but he couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he wanted to get far enough away that he could shoot out the back, but he didn't turn his arc. Elo's got a target lock, so he should be fine to destroy Rack in this round. What's Vader's got 1 shield gone. That is an uphill battle for Elo. He's gonna reroll all that with his target lock. Just needs any damage. There it is. And that is a dead rack. Oh, he actually had 2 left, so that does matter. If Rack had Tua here and had reinforced, he would have survived. Maui, who did you bet on? All right. So I imagine we're going to see... We could see Elo turn our way and target lock and try to come back with more mods. Or he could just... You know what? He could black 1, right? After you perform a slam action, lose 1... Spend the charge, then you gain 1 ion token or remove 1 disarm token. Ah, nope. Ooh! Wow. Bad call on Vader. He's gonna pull himself back, but he's not getting arc. Elo's gonna get a range 1 shot. How did he already have a target lock? Oh, did he got an action, right? After you reveal a red talon roll. If you have 2 or fewer. Okay, sorry. I keep for some reason I was thinking he had to have a stress to do it. No, come on. Oh! Oh my god. Hit crit. Blank 2 evades. He takes takes crit on Vader, 1 shield, 1 crit. Oh! Structural damage! Oh boy! Oh, he didn't have any shields. Weapons failure. Oh no! Oh no! I almost wonder, will he just 3 Talon roll again? Or 4K? Maui says, structural damage and weapons failure, is that all? Just any of the dice you can roll, now you roll 1 less? Is that all? Yeah, you're right. He should have afterburners. He should have rolled himself forward and then afterburners. Afterburners. No, I'm saying, sorry, the Talon roll. He pulled himself backwards in the roll. He should have pushed himself as far forward and then boosted. Ooh, goes for another Talon. Oh, man. I'm starting to love Elo right now. There's a bump from Vader. Oh, yeah, 4K would have been bad. His ability only works on Talon rolls. Whoops. So good maneuver there. What's Elo got left? He's only taken 2 shields. He's got 5 hit points left. 1 shield, 4 hull. Man, what a hit on Vader. Could he, like, 3 Talon and boost? I don't think that'd help him too much. You get 3 Talon and barrel roll. Oh, he lands on the gas cloud. If this is like a 1 or a 1 bank out of Vader. 4K. Don't think... Oh, he misses again! Hello! Range 1 with a target lock. He could kill Vader now. 4v3. Vader's got all of his force points. Is that a hit? Hit crit. He rolls the 2 focus. 3 hits and a crit. Only 2 dice because of structural damage. Wow. What an ending to that game. So even if, yeah, it'd be hit crit going through and Vader's got 1 left. So, wow. What a game. Hello. The legend. Wow, that's going to do it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks to the players for playing. Let's take Vader out of there so that we know who won. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexalt Gaming, signing off. Sorry, I'm going to talk to Evo about Tua. All right, I'm gonna go talk to Evo for a second. We'll set up another game probably. Let's let's settle up bets. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Rudin. Ramirez actually took that one. What a game. All right, I should be back after this. I will be back. I gotta make 1 phone call. But, yeah, be right back. Alright, well, not a lot of activity on Tabletop Simulator right now, but I think that's going to do it for us today. I'm actually going to go, I think, assemble the mobile stream rig and run some lighting tests. We did a lot of streaming on Saturday, and it was really good, but there were some lighting issues at the end. I had some settings wrong, so I'm going to go troubleshoot some stuff, make sure it looks even better the next time we stream. Maybe I'll do a test stream out and we can all look at it, but I don't know yet. Anyway, see you guys around. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexaled Gaming, signing off.